Throughout history, many spiritual traditions have suggested that the human soul carries unseen agreements. These are formed through life experiences, some inherited through family patterns, others, according to certain spiritual teachings, may exist beyond the physical world, in deeper layers of consciousness. These agreements are sometimes referred to as soul contracts. They may influence the choices we make, the emotions we feel, and the paths our lives take. But what happens when these agreements no longer serve us? Can they be released? The idea of soul contracts appears in many traditions. Some teachings suggest that souls make agreements before entering physical life. These agreements may be connected to lessons, relationships, or experiences intended for growth. But other traditions describe a different type of contract, agreements formed through fear, trauma, or manipulation. Some spiritual practitioners believe these contracts can limit a person's energy, intuition, or freedom.
In my work with consciousness and energy, I began noticing that many people carry patterns they cannot explain. Some experience repeating struggles. Others feel blocked in their intuition or personal power. In some cases, it feels as if something deeper is influencing their energy. This led me to explore the possibility that certain patterns may be connected to multidimensional soul contract.
Some spiritual teachings refer to these limiting agreements as dark contracts. These contracts are believed to be connected to fear-based systems that limit human consciousness. For many people, these agreements exist completely outside of their awareness. They may only notice the effects, repeating patterns, emotional heaviness, or a sense that their life is being influenced by something unseen.
Through meditation and energy work, I began guiding people through processes of releasing this contract. For some people, this process brings emotional release. Others experience powerful dreams or visions. Sometimes it feels as though the cleaning is happening across multiple layers of consciousness. For many people, it feels like reclaiming their own energy.
After these releases, many participants report powerful changes in their dreams. Some begin having vivid dreams. Others report dreams that appear symbolic or prophetic. In some cases, individuals feel that their dreams reveal hidden agreements or energetic blockages that were previously unconscious. For many people, the dream world becomes a place where deeper healing continues. After releasing certain energetic or soul contracts, many participants report unexpected changes in their daily habits. Some people naturally stop drinking alcohol. Others suddenly lose the desire to smoke cigarettes. What is remarkable is that these changes often occur without effort or willpower. Participants frequently describe it as if their body simply no longer wants these substances. For many individuals, it feels as though their internal energy system has shifted. Their body begins to seek clarity, balance, and stability. These changes often happen naturally, as deep emotional and energetic patterns are released. Some participants also report powerful symbolic dreams after releasing certain energetic contracts. One participant described having the same recurring dream for many years. In the dream, they were inside an airplane that would eventually crash. The dream repeated again and again throughout their life. However, after participating in a soul contract release process, something remarkable happened. In a new dream, the participant found themselves once again inside the airplane. But this time, instead of crashing, they changed flights and safely arrived at their destination. For many people, dreams like this represent a profound internal shift, a movement away from fear-based patterns and toward a new direction in life. From a neuroscience perspective, this kind of transformation may reflect changes in the brain itself. When humans live in their fear or survival mode, the brain often relies heavily on the amygdala, a region associated with threat detection and emotional survival response. But as people release deeply held fear patterns, brain activity can shift toward the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is associated with higher awareness, decision-making, creativity, and emotional regulation. Neuroscientists call the process neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to recognize itself and form new neural pathways. In other words, when consciousness changes, the brain itself can also change. New neural circuits form, old patterns dissolve, and perceptions of reality begin to transform. Some participants also report experiencing warning dreams, dreams that appear to guide them away from certain people, situations, or environments. These dreams often feel unusually clear and emotionally powerful. Many people interpret them as a form of inner guidance emerging as consciousness expands. During sessions focused on releasing these contracts, unusual technical disturbances have sometimes been reported. Internet connections suddenly disconnected. Zoom calls drop unexpectedly. Electronic devices malfunction. In some cases, participants report lights suddenly going dark in their homes. While these events cannot always be explained, many participants associate them with intense energetic shifts during the release process.
After releasing these contracts, some people report unexpected changes in their lives. Emotional burdens feel lighter. Old patterns begin dissolving. Some even report improvements in physical health. For many individuals, the process feels like reclaiming their personal sovereignty.
Across spiritual traditions, one message appears again and again. The soul is meant to be free. Whether soul contracts are interpreted symbolically or literally, many people feel that releasing limiting agreements allows them to reconnect with their true nature, a nature that is not defined by fear, but by awareness, freedom, and sovereignty.
If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Take a slow breath. Bring your awareness to your heart. Imagine that any agreements that no longer serve your soul begin to dissolve. You are free to release old patterns. You are free to reclaim your energy. You are free to reclaim your consciousness. Take one more deep breath. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes.
Perhaps the greatest freedom is not found in the external world. Perhaps it begins within consciousness itself. And perhaps the journey of awakening is, at its core, the journey of reclaiming the soul.